Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're watching me, hi, my name is Liz and I make videos every single week all about beauty and fashion and pretty much anything you guys would like to see. Today I'm going to be talking about staying on budget and most importantly, shopping on a budget, because we all know that we love to shop, especially me. I have a problem. I love shopping, but a lot of the time gets really expensive and you kind of forget about the things that you really need to spend money on, like bills and food. So the video is going to be all about shopping on a budget and how to really maximize the budget that you do have to get really amazing pieces. So one of the first things that I like to make sure I do is to look at my closet before I even just go to the mall. Make sure that you go in there and you kind of see what you already own. A lot of the time, if I just want a couple pieces, or I'm kind of like going shopping just to see what's out there, it's really good to see what you own in your closet. A lot of the time I will buy a piece and I come back and I'm like, oh, I already own this, or like none of this works with the outfits that I already have or with the actual pieces I have. So make sure that you're actually going into your closet and figuring out what exactly you own to really figure out what you want to buy, if that makes sense. Along with that tip, I definitely recommend just going on like a decluttering spree with your closet and figuring out what you don't want or what you want to donate or what you want to actually like DIY. So one of the things that I love to do is to go into my closet, see pieces that are pretty much really old or not trendy enough or just don't fit me the right way, and go in and see like, well, what could I do with this shirt? A lot of the time, I think I had a pair of like long, it was like long Armani exchange jeans that I got forever ago, and they were great and had this like vertical print. I think it was like light blue with white, and it was a really nice pair of pants, really good quality, but I didn't necessarily want the overall vertical print to go all the way down to my ankle, so I cut them and made like destroyed shorts, and it looked really beautiful being just shorts instead of wearing them all throughout my legs. So things like that I would definitely recommend, just to go in and see how you can really enhance the products you already have, and then go to the mall and do all the shopping. So tip number 2, after you kind of figure out what you already own and what you have in your closet and what you can like make into something different, once you're at the mall, a lot of the time, I know that like not necessarily at the mall, but when you like look online or in magazines, or if you really keep up with like fashion trends, you kind of see certain things and you're like, I really want that. For example, recently, I know that right now ruffles are really big and like sleeve ruffles are a huge thing, so I saw this pair that I really wanted and it was like this beautiful shirt. Beautiful. I tried it on, I loved it. It was $300. Beautiful sleeves, beautiful print. It kind of just looked beautiful, and I'm repeating the word beautiful a lot because it was beautiful, and it was amazing. Looked great on me, really figure flattering. $300, and I just decided that it wasn't a good idea to actually purchase it. And then like 2 to 3 weeks later, Zara just came out with pretty much the same exact thing, maybe obviously cheaper, and it just wasn't exactly the same as far as the color, but pretty much the same idea. So I would always recommend to look at the trend, know that you love it, maybe even try it on. A lot of the time, I know that's kind of dangerous to try it on because you want to purchase it, but just try it on and see if you actually like it, and then maybe wait 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes even a month if it takes a little long, and go to Forever 21. Zara is a big one. Sometimes Nordstrom's will do like things that are very similar to their higher end things, but do it at a lower budget. Or a lot of the time, if you ever heard of Shein, Shein side, I think they call they're named Shein now. They a lot of the time will find items from high-end trends or even just stores like Free People or Anthropology, and they kind of just remake them at a cheaper price. Obviously, you are going to sacrifice some of the name recognition and some of the quality, but again, you're pretty much going to have the same exact like feeling with that specific item. So definitely just hold off on buying the trendy pieces because they're trendy for a reason, and a lot of the times they're not going to be a staple in your closet. So why purchase a $300 top when you can purchase it at $40. So another tip that I have, and I think this is extremely important, is to make sure that when you're purchasing prints that you're kind of careful what prints you purchase. And I actually just watched a video by Ashley Brooke, and if you guys have ever seen her, she's on YouTube. She does really amazing like style videos and things all about fashion, and I actually saw her recent video all about like shopping on a budget, so this really inspired this video. And I think one of the really important things that you should look out for is cheap prints, because a lot of the time you want a print and you want something similar to that print, but you're kind of like, it just looks cheap. Forever 21 does this a lot, and also like other stores do this a lot. Their prints are pretty cheap. Like I know H&M, the last time I went there, they had a very similar print that Zara had, and I kind of wanted it at a cheaper price, because I mean Zara is definitely by no means like cheap, but it's definitely not expensive at all. But I wanted to get that exact same print in a cheaper price, so I went to H&M and I saw something similar, not the same of course, but very similar, but it just looked cheap, if that makes sense. Like the Zara one was of a higher quality, so it looked a little better, and I would just be very apprehensive at what you buy at cheap stores. I'm sorry that I'm like slouching. I'm like so tired, guys. I had a really long week at work, so I'm like slouching and like filming this video, but I wanted to get this out for you guys. Also, one thing that I wanted to say, and this is like so irrelevant to like this video, but I bought the Jaclyn Hill palette. Actually, I literally sat at my desk at work and had like my 2 screens on, and I was like trying to purchase it. So I got it like right on the day. I think I purchased it like maybe 2 minutes after it launched. So I have that. It'll be coming in the mail next week, or the week that's coming up. Today's Sunday, or today's Saturday, so it's gonna come in on Wednesday. So make sure that you guys check out my like video reviewing the product and doing some makeup looks with it, so watch out for that. And the last tip that I have for you guys is don't buy something just because it's cheap. And I know that like I have a hard time doing that, because I'll look at something and I'm like, I don't love it, but it's like $5. Like, come on, how can I like not, you know, purchase this and figure out how I'm gonna use it later? Don't do that, because if you don't really like it in the store, you're probably not gonna like it at home, honestly. So I would not purchase something if you know that you are not gonna wear it. So make sure that you are being mindful of the fact that you don't love it in the store. And I'm very like, if I don't love it, I'm not going to purchase it. So make sure that just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's great, doesn't mean that it looks good on you. It doesn't mean that you should bring it home with you, if you get what I mean. And if you guys have any other tips for shopping on a budget, make sure to leave them down below and let everybody kind of know what you love and what tips and tricks you suggest. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.